How's it going there, comic readers? Long time since I had a video, but time's been at a premium here lately with our new son and all that. But I'm happy to be able to bring a haul today. I wanted to get one before Christmas, but it just didn't happen. But you know, Quentin just turned 6 months today, so yeah, it's been awesome. What a great Christmas with first Christmas with our son and stuff was great, and I can't wait till next year because they say that they get a lot more excited and stuff, which is awesome. But let's talk about comics. Yeah, I've been picking up a bunch of I'm working on two kind of things, like two runs. I'm working on a few runs, and then like I'll pick up some books that I want to read and stuff. And I've been digging on a lot of Bronze Age stuff lately, and all that. So this is the haul I got. So first off, I picked up a couple of treasure editions. I found these at a shop that just picked up an original owner collection actually, and it had some pretty nice stuff in it. But it also had some of this kind of stuff, which was really awesome because you don't find these around here very easily. So here's Best of DC Volume 1, nice giant size Neil Adams, just awesome. Conan Treasury, love this. Conan's one of my favorite books to read and all that, so to see it in this size is just great. And the Batman, this one is a Neil Adams that reprints a lot of the Ra's al Ghul stuff, so that's really great. Alright, this one was an eBay buy. I've been on the lookout for a copy of this for a while, and finally was able to pick it up. Pretty interesting read actually. If I did philosophy in college, and if you're into the philosophy of morality, or I guess he's into the Ayn Rand mindset and stuff like that. But it is a pretty interesting read. I'd recommend picking up a copy. I think there's some reprints available, so yeah, I'd recommend this for sure. So I got found some Fooms from another collection. So I've been on the lookout for picking up these for a while. These are never available in my area, but I found just a couple of them here. These are awesome to read too. So I got the Conan issues, number 14, the Daredevil, number 13, and number 7. The actual photos of the bullpen. Wow. Yeah, I love these old books that talk about the bullpen, and I love the evolution of the Marvel Age. That's part of the reason I love buying Silver Age books, is to be able to check out the comic book ads and the Stan's soapbox and whatnot, stuff like that. That part of my collecting is definitely being able to read that kind of stuff. So Fooms just add to that as well. So I was glad to find those. This one came from the original owner collection, just a Marvel Premier Thor. Thought it was a pretty sick cover, so I grabbed that one. Lord of the Rings. I love fantasy. I love Tolkien, and I love the cartoon Lord of the Rings as well. And I love this cover is awesome. I think this is the cover of one of the posters, and I've been trying to find a poster for a while. They're pretty hard to track down. But there's a pretty wide range of magazines and things in this collection. A nice famous monsters from 1961. This was like the magazine that I bought when I was growing up. Just love it. So Gorgo, Jekyll and Hyde, and Edgar Allan Poe. Just an awesome cover. And he also had a Heavy Metal number 1. So really surprised to find this. It's a pretty nice copy all told. This guy read his books, but it does have a crease going right down here, so it's kind of rough like that. So I guess it's just a VG, but it definitely looks better than a VG. The corners are very sharp, and it was well taken care of, so I was more than happy to find that one. This was an online purchase for a couple of books. I got this is just first print Mad Love. It's got a little bit of rubbing right there, but it's not too bad. Didn't have a copy of that one. And Always loved this Flash cover. So I picked this one up when I saw it for a decent price. Okay, a couple Conans here. I'm still making my way through the Barry Smith covers. Just epic covers, you know. This is Conan 22. This is the issue that reprints his origin, I think. And so I think this cover was meant for a different story and it didn't get printed fast enough, or there's some story about this, but this reprints his origin. It's just a classic issue. Number 14, first appearance of Elric. This is great too. Every Conan cover I buy, I just love. So I'm going to tell you I love another one here. There's number 8, Keepers of the Crypt. Just spectacular. Like, I can't say enough about Conan covers. It's my favorite book to read, and the covers are just awesome. And I think part of the reason I love the run so much is because of the covers. Covers are, you know, one of the main things I look for in a comic book. Okay, so I picked up some Fantastic Fours for the Fantastic Four run. Here's number 90. You know, my deal for run comics, they don't have to be in the best condition, so I just like having a copy. So that was 90. Here's number 43. Yeah, like I said, these are probably only a 3 or whatnot. This is a nicer copy. This is an upgrade actually from I have a copy of this with like a side taken out of it, but this is actually a nice looking book. So one of the best covers. I love this one. I think this is one of the first Fantastic Four books I bought when I came back to collecting. So I just upgraded it now after 3 years. Number 33. This is one of those Kirby picture covers. The coral and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of Submariner, man. So it's an FF, so I had to get it. 27. This is one I love. Doctor Strange. And Submariner's on the cover, and I still love this one because Doctor Strange is one of my favorite characters, definitely. Alright, and the last Fantastic Four is a slab copy of 74 in 5.0. So it's not a high grade book. It has a great cover. I'm really tempted about cracking it out, and because like I said, I love reading looking for the house ads and reading the articles about what's coming up and whatnot. I can read the stories and the trades. That's no worry. But seeing the ads and stuff like that, that brings me back. That and the smell of newsprint and all that, and that's what I'm looking for, is to get back to my childhood a bit with this. So I don't know, I might crack that out, I'm not sure. It's kind of irritating me that I can't read it. So yeah, that was last Fantastic Four. Picking through the Strangers in Paradise run. So I found, this is just a reprint, but it's signed by Terry Moore in gold. So I thought that was really sweet. So I decided to grab that one. Defenders number 1. I've been on the lookout for a copy of this one for a while. I love all the Bronze Age red-backed picture frame covers. Even if they're not red, they're still sweet. So this one was on my list for a while, along with Werewolf by Night number 1. Same kind of thing, same kind of cover. Just love it. Okay, so the last couple books here. Tales of Suspense 63. Origin of Captain America, excuse me. Yeah, I kind of going back and forth between Tales of Suspense and Strange Tales. Like I'll do a bunch of Strange Tales, I'll pick them up, and then like I'll find I'll get like kind of a fatigue for that run, and you know, a lot of the deals have dried up and stuff, and so then now I'm into Tales of Suspense for a little while. So I picked up there's 63, great cover. I've been wanting this one for a long time. This one's Tales of Suspense 45. First Pepper Potts, first Happy Hogan, first Jack Frost, and a golden suit Iron Man. I love the golden suit Iron Mans. That was always in my plan to collect them, and this one was really hard to get a deal on, but I found it. And so the last one was an upgrade of a book that I had for a while, and it wasn't really great condition, so I was on the lookout for an upgrade for a long time, so but I finally found one, and I'm pretty happy with this copy, Ironman #1. The spine's pretty tight. It's got a couple creases, dog ears, and whatnot, but it's pretty sturdy. It's a pretty solid book, so I'm very happy with it. Okay, so while I got this stand up here, this is a couple of just the trades and stuff I got. This is the Maximum FF, and this actually blows up the first issue of Fantastic Four. Each panel is like super huge, like a full page for each panel, or even, let me find it here. Here's an awesome panel that's like a 2-page spread up and down. Like, look how huge this is. It's awesome. And there's even like a 4-page fold out of Mr. Fantastic catching Johnny Storm as he's falling. Just awesome. This was actually pretty cheap, and it came with like a massive poster, so I was really happy to find that. And quickly, here's just some of the trades that I picked up in the last little while. Tales of the Demon, Captain America, Masterworks, Fantastic Four Masterworks 2 and 3, and 1 is the older version, the hardcover. Uncanny X-Men #1, Showcase Burns Batman, Cerebus, Church and State 1 and 2, Saga of the Swamp Thing, Nobody by Jeff Lemire. I can't wait to read that one. First print of Wolverine by the Claremont Miller run, that's signed by Chris Claremont. Awesome. Archie firsts. This shows every first appearance of the Archie characters. It's just great. It'll show like their first appearance, and then like I'll have another story, like just trying to show you the character or whatnot. But I would recommend to pick up this book. It's really nostalgic. And Central Doctor Strange #3, just a great run. And here's one I got for Christmas. Archie's favorite Christmas comics. So that's it for the haul. It's probably going to be a couple months, I guess, between hauls for a little while anyway, with what's going on and whatnot. So hopefully you can stick around and stay tuned for those. But as always, thanks for checking out my videos, and hope everyone in the community had a great holiday. Everyone has a good New Year, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.